5 free plays for Thursday coming right up. We're talking game 2 of Warriors T-Wolves. A favorite actually won in the NBA last night. How about that? Major League Baseball got a daytime winner for you, and soccer returns to the program as we have 2 Europa League matches this afternoon. The semifinals wrap up in that competition. But first, I have to address the elephant in the room, obviously, that being last night's 5% loss in the NBA with the Celtics team total over. There is no denying, guys, that after opening 2025 with 4 consecutive winning months, May has not gotten off to a good start. No doubt about it. Very disappointed in last night's play. Loved last night's play, needless to say. Celtics just didn't cooperate. They're 25 for 100 the first 2 games of that series from 3-point range. I'm working diligently to fix it. I can't fix the Celtics 3-point shooting on my own, but I am working diligently to fix my results, get us back on track. Perhaps these 5 free plays coming up can help us. A reminder to smash that like button whenever you do agree with one of these plays in today's Power 5. I always and truly greatly appreciate your support. Number 1, let's start in soccer in the Europa League. I like Bodo Glimit, draw, no bet against Tottenham, 3 p.m. Eastern. Bodo Glimit probably not overturning the 3-1 deficit from the first leg. However, I like their chances of at least winning the second leg by a goal because they are home this afternoon. You won't find a side perhaps in all of Europe with more disparate results, home versus away, than Bodo Glimit. The first Norwegian side, by the way, to make a European semifinal. They have the lowest away win percentage of any team in this competition over the last 3 years. However, Bodo Glimit have won each of the last 5 Europa League home matches and 8 straight at home overall. Remember, they play slightly north of the Arctic Circle, or if you didn't know that, you learned something today. Spurs, Tottenham, they've kept just 1 clean sheet in their last 15 matches, so Bodo Glimit, draw, no bet. In the other Europa League semifinal, let's take over 2.5. Manchester United, Athletic Bilbao. This is also 3 p.m. Eastern. Man U were 3-0 winners in the first leg, so they're in complete control here, especially with today's second leg taking place at Old Trafford. Why bet the over? Well, in the 5 previous meetings between these 2 clubs, there have been a total of 22 goals scored. That's an average of 4.4 per match. All 5 have seen at least 3 goals scored. So with a total here of 2.5, going over just seems like the logical call. The clean sheet in the first leg was only the second for Man U in their last 9 matches overall. Down 3 goals. Athletic obviously have to go for it here. That means they're going to have to play open, trying to score some goals. I think they'll get at least 1, but it also leaves them obviously vulnerable at the back end as well. If you want more soccer coverage, I'll be previewing the Champions League final between Inter and PSG alongside my good friend Carmine Bianco right here for WagerTalk TV. A reminder to click subscribe. Also, I do have a soccer play up at the site for Friday. A reminder, I am number 1 at WagerTalk the last 365 days with all soccer releases going back a little bit further beyond just 365 days. We're up 51.8 units in soccer. Let's do a couple MLB totals right now. Our third play today, it's an early one. Orioles Twins under 8. This goes 1:10 Eastern. Twins are looking to make it a 3-0 sweep of the series. Orioles have scored a combined 3 runs in the first 2 games as their miserable start to the season continues. I think the struggles at the plate continue today, facing Bailey Ober, who has allowed exactly 1 run in 5 of his last 6 starts. In the other, he allowed 3 runs. 5 straight quality starts for Ober. Baltimore's averaging just 3.11 runs per game on the road this year. The X factor for this underbet is Dean Kramer, starting for the O's. He'd been getting roughed up quite a bit, but last time out, did toss 7 shutout innings. Interesting tidbit here. Each of Kramer's last 3 starts, either the Orioles or their opponent, have been shut out. No more than 7 total runs were scored in any of those 3 games. So that's an under. Number 4, how about an over? Phillies Rays over 8.5 starting tonight for the Rays at 8:05 Eastern will be Ryan Pepio. He's surrendered 7 home runs in his last 3 starts at home. Remember, the Rays' temporary home this year is Steinbrenner Field. 7 home runs in 3 starts, not good. Now, I know the Rays were shut out last night, 7-0, and they struggled to hit left-handed pitching. They'll be up against a very quality southpaw, Jesus Luzardo, who is having himself a great start to the season. But remember, the Phillies bullpen is bottom 7 in ERA. That should give the Rays some hope over 8.5. Time to close with the NBA, our 5th and final play here today on the show. Mark Zeno and I talked about this on today's edition of the Morning Wager. We like over 201.5 in Game 2 of Warriors T-Wolves, 8:30 Eastern on TNT. Yeah, no Steph Curry, but the total for Game 1 closed 210. So there's some value here as the odds makers may have over-adjusted. Minnesota certainly due to improve its 3-point shooting. I know I said that with Boston last night, but I mean it this time with Minnesota. Over the last 2 games, the T-Wolves have shot 12 of 76 from 3. That's 15.7%. My word. Recap time here on the show. Number 1, Bodo Glimit, draw, no bet in the Europa League. In the other Europa League semifinal, we like over 2.5 between Manchester United and Athletic Bilbao. MLB, Orioles, Twins under 8. That's a day game. And then number 4, Phillies, Rays over 8.5. NBA, Warriors, T-Wolves over 1.5. Totals heavy on the program here today. A reminder to go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts on today's Power 5. For all my top plays, there's only one place to go, and that's wt.buzz/BP. Hopefully today is the start of a big turnaround and we get back to winning like we did the first 4 months of the year. If you haven't clicked subscribe yet, do so now. Smash that like button, comment down below. That's going to do it for me. Hope you enjoyed everything. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.